Number 10. Taman Shud Case. The Taman Shud is a combination of various mind-boggling, inconceivable riddles wrapped together in a single event. When the Somerton man was found washed up on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia, the coroner was put to work to find answers. There was no conclusive evidence as to what the cause of death, the man's identity, whether he was seen alive on the beach, or where he had come from. Found months later was a scrap of paper in the man's pocket reading Taman Shud, ended in Persian. Australian authorities, the FBI, and Scotland Yard have been able to provide no insight into who this man was, what the significance of the paper is, or why he was found dead on Somerton Beach. He remains in the West Terrace Cemetery in Adelaide, his plaque referring to him as the unknown man who was found at Somerton Beach. Number 9. Antikythera Mechanism. The Antikythera Mechanism remains to be one of the longest existing mysteries of planet Earth. Although this analog computer was discovered in 1900 in a shipwreck close to Greece, its existence predates the birth of Christ by 100 years and was a millennium before its time. The Antikythera is a conglomerate of complex arrangements of bronze gears used to determine the position of celestial bodies, with simple examples being the sun and the moon. Number 8. Kryptos. The mystery of Kryptos could be anywhere from an international scavenger hunt to a wild goose chase. The premise of this sculpture was created by Jim Sanborn, an American sculptor. There are 4 panels. The first 3 passages have been solved and contain what seems to be hints such as between subtle shading and absence of light lies the nuance of illusion. Located on the grounds of the Central Intelligence Agency in Sanborn's own hometown of Langley, Virginia, this mystery remains one academic perplexity that challenges even the greatest of minds today. Number 7. Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper was a Victorian serial killer that, after 128 years, still remains to be one of the most perplexing mysteries of all time. Whitechapel, the Canonical Five, and Ripperology have all become phrases associated with the most intriguing unknown serial killers to have ever lived. With the 5 most notable murders committed in 1888, Jack the Ripper was a murderer like no one else of his time, and the shroud of mystery surrounding it still drags everyday sleuths in constantly. The Ripper and his inexplicable aura of voidness provides that this mystery is one that, for entertainment's sake, may well be best left unsolved. Number 6. MH370's Disappearance. Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 is perhaps one of the most well-known mysteries in the modern world. The Boeing 777 disappeared without a trace while en route to Beijing from Kuala Lumpur during fine weather conditions and did not transmit a distress call. Since its disappearance, all searches have been fruitless. Recently, debris has been found both on and off the coast of Africa and some of its island countries, but no conclusive evidence as to its location has been found. Number 5. The Remains of Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus is certainly one of the most well-known explorers to have ever lived. It is with great confusion that one would then find out that it's not entirely known where his remains are located. Since his death in the year 1509, his remains are estimated and supposed to have been moved 3 times. Originally buried in Valladolid, Spain, his bones were transferred to Hispaniola in 1537 as he wished. He was later moved another 2 times, following the War of the Pyrenees and the Spanish-American Civil War. While researchers announced his remains to probably be located in Spain, the Dominican Republic argues that he never left Hispaniola and no certain conclusion has been reached. Number 4. Genghis Khan's final resting place. Genghis Khan was a large figure in the medieval period. Having united tribes at war against each other in the region, Khan created an empire which spanned the majority of Asia and greatly toppled the Roman Empire in size. However, following his death in 1227, his final location has been an enigma. There are many legends, but as of yet, after 12 years of increased research and excavation, no significant progress has been made. Number 3. The Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer was a serial killer active in the 1960s and 70s. The killer claimed to have murdered as many as 37 victims, and his identity is still unknown to this day. However, his identity is not the only mystery. The Zodiac Killer sent numerous cryptograms, codes, riddles, and letters to authorities, and only one has been deciphered. The story and mystery was enticing enough to inspire the 2007 film Zodiac, starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Robert Downey Jr. Number 2. The Fate of Hitler's Stolen Wealth. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. Adolf Hitler and his buried treasure, a collection of billions in gold, jewelry, and money. While there's little more than speculation and disagreement regarding Hitler's fortune's location and even its very existence, groups are still searching for the buried treasure internationally, with some beliefs that it's hidden in banks across the world, buried in Germany, or at the bottom of Lake Toplitz in Austria. This bedtime story turned reality gives an extra enigma to just how Hitler almost managed to conquer the globe. Number 1. The identity of the Babushka Lady. The Babushka Lady is the title given to an unknown woman present in the crowd in Texas when 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, was assassinated. The peculiar figure dressed in a coat and scarf remained calm, recording the events without a sense of urgency. Shortly after, she disappeared into the rushing Dallas crowd located in Elm Street. The FBI pressured the woman through the media to reveal her identity and produce her film, but she never appeared.